Hi guys, I am doing another studio vlog today. It is Thursday today. I didn't vlog the start of the week because I was just getting on with stuff and it has been so hot and I've just not wanted to put my face on a camera, so we're starting a bit later in the week this week. I also have my fan going and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that or have it going when I'm talking. I might have to film a test a clip of me talking to the camera in front of the fan, watch it back and see whether I can actually hear myself before I record a load of chat and then go and edit it and realise that you can't understand me. We're all good, I've tested it and it just kind of sounds like a little bit of white noise in the background, so I'm hoping that won't be too irritating, but also I can't imagine sitting here and talking not having the fan on. I can't imagine just sitting here and doing nothing without the fan on. It's been one of the most unbearable weeks. I have not been getting very good sleep because my bedroom is the hottest room in the house because it has the boiler in it. There's lots of underfloor pipes and heating and stuff like that, and we can't turn it off because obviously we do need some hot water in the house. So yeah, my room is heat coming up from the floor, rising constantly, and then obviously the sun outside as well, cooking things from the walls inward. If I open my window and put my fan on, there is no airflow, it just blows around the hot air that's in there, so I've not been able to get a very good sleep because I've been sleeping on the sofa. The hot weather also means that I struggle to record videos. I don't particularly want to be recording videos under studio lights without a fan on because obviously I'd have to turn my fan off. I have a feeling I might have to record one today because there's one that really needs to go up at the end of the week and I haven't recorded it yet. Monday and Tuesday I definitely wouldn't have got it done, and the weekend was just not fun at all. So considering I've not been able to record videos, I've been doing other work instead, which involves less sitting under studio lights and cooking. I've been doing art stuff, so I've got my Patreon art bits and pieces sorted for next month, so I'm gradually getting ahead of myself with that. One of the other jobs I was doing yesterday was sorting through all of my giveaway bits and pieces. I did sort out some de-stash boxes which have all sold, which is awesome, so thank you if you bought one of those. So down there on the floor I've got a load of packages of stuff that I need to photograph and put on my Instagram and sort some giveaways out. The handy thing about selling those boxes is I now have money to pay for postage for the giveaway stuff. A lot of these packages are going to be heavy and costly to send out to people, especially if I do a few international giveaways, so I won't be too stressed when it comes to shipping out the giveaway prizes. That is where I'm at with work pretty much. I put on makeup today but I instantly regret it and my hair as well, it's just not the one today at all, so please excuse my overheating appearance. I've got a few fun things I'm expecting in the post. Whether they'll turn up today is another matter, but I'm hoping some of it will, so I can show you. If not, it'll be tomorrow or Saturday, and I'm sure I'll be vlogging tomorrow and Saturday, so it's fine. If you saw my last vlog, you will have seen that I tidied my office and it has helped so much with work this week. It's all neat, there's not tons of stuff on the floor. Please ignore my Cheerio box. I actually forgot that I left that there, so yeah. I also have a shelf, a leftover shelf. Oh, I need to show you that actually. I built some shelves in my bedroom. I'm going to stop blabbering. I'm going to get some of the giveaway packages photographed so I can get them scheduled into my Instagram feed. Taken photos for 2 of the giveaways, and I've also taken a photo of the Arteza pencils and the little like drawing that I did using them. That was something I wanted to post ages ago and I just didn't get round to taking the photo. So considering I had all my photo stuff set up, I thought I might as well take that photo too. I don't think I've ever shared how I schedule my photos for Instagram. I'm not massively, like I don't massively religiously schedule them. I use later.com, which is so handy, so handy. You can pay to use it, which means you'd get like the auto publishing, so you don't have to do anything, like you don't have to manually go on and publish it. You could schedule out a month's post and then just leave it and let it roll and post itself. But I actually prefer posting them like manually myself, because then I can reply to comments and stuff like as soon as it's posted. So yeah, I don't mind not paying for this. It works perfectly fine without having to pay for it. So I take my photos on my phone and then I edit them on Instagram. I do the thing where I save, like I set it to save any Instagram posts to my phone as a new photo. I put my phone on airplane mode and post a photo that I've edited on Instagram, because I use the Instagram edit thingy-majig to edit all my photos, and then I, instead of doing like try again, I just remove the post that I've posted and then turn my phone back off airplane mode. You never know that I've just posted a photo, well, tried to post a photo to my Instagram and then stopped it. So that's how I do that, and then I have all the photos saved on my phone. Then I basically go to the Later app. There's a place to upload all your photos. So these are like photos that I've not yet posted and some that I've already posted. I then go on to Later on my laptop, which is where I can see a preview of my feed. Obviously these ones are all posted up until this one, and then I can drag and drop the photos into my feed and figure out how I want them to all look, and it schedules a time for them. I then go back onto my phone and go on the photos that I've scheduled and add the caption, and then save it, and if I want to change the time and stuff I can do that as well. That's basically how I schedule my photos. Hi everyone, today I have a Arteza haul for you. I decided to have a look at their fine liner range. They do have a big range of pens on there as well. I've just finished filming a video and it was horrendous. I've half-assedly put my hair, I wouldn't even say up, I've literally just like twiddled it around and tucked it into itself so it's off my neck, because that was hard. I got through it, I filmed it, and I'm going to edit it now, although my laptop is very hot, like it is, and it's not overheating just yet, touch wood. Oh, where is the wood? I really need to get it edited today. It's an Arteza one and I've had these products for a long time, and this week was meant to be when I was going to record the video because I needed to get it up at the end of the week, and it's just been unbearable heat, so I've put it off and put it off and put it off, and now I'm here where I have to do it, and I've done it. The video will be up before this video goes up, but this is like the aftermath of the filming session. These pens, I love them both, and I know that I'm going to get like use out of both of them, but these are pretty much just like your standard fine liners, but these ones, these are just really cool. I said it in the video, so if you watch the video you'll know what I'm on about, but they basically have a brush tip at one end and then they have a like a fine liner, but it's a super thin nib. So yeah, for things like writing in my planner and highlighting things, and like if you're a bullet journaler or something, just yeah, I can't wait to start using them, to be honest. I'm sorting out on my laptop now to edit. I also had some post arrive, which I'll show you. Actually, I'll show you now. I'll show you now. It's all good. The first thing is this, which isn't really that interesting. It's just another blanket for my bedroom. I have a orangey, rusty coloured one. It just kind of sits at the end of my bed for Bonnie to sit on. And then obviously if I need to just use a blanket for whatever reason rather than use my duvet, I can use it. Obviously that's not been the case in the past week or so. I wanted to get it in different colours, and so I got one in the mustardy yellow as well. I do want to get one in a teal colour, but I didn't want to spend loads of money on blankets at the moment. But this was from eBay and it was £13 something, which is pretty decent. Like, they are really decent blankets. I like that, do they call it waffle style? I've come across a lot of waffle style blankets, but I like ones with tassels on, so yeah, that arrived. I also had this arrive. I've taken it all out, so I've got it all in the box. So it's called folk art painting, which I have heard of before, so I'm excited to try that out because it's very like doodly, and yeah, it looks really cool. The kit comes with like paint brushes, all the bits and pieces you need, and I think they've sent me like links to the workshop as well, because there's like a virtual online workshop you can do too along with this. So yeah, this is what I was excited about receiving. There was something else that I was expecting, but it hasn't arrived yet. For now, I'm just going to get on and edit this video so I can get it uploaded and posted to Patreon, so then I can post it live either tomorrow or Saturday. Completely depends on whether I flake out and not get this edited. I would say it's me being lazy, but it's not. It's like this laptop, I cannot explain to you how hot it is, and when it obviously gets hot it slows down completely. So that's the plan. I also need to tidy my desk and move all my filming stuff off the table, tidy up a little bit. So I'm going to get on and get all that done. It's about 5 o'clock. I finished the edit for the video, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. But I am just exhausted now. I obviously didn't have a very good night's sleep because I've been sleeping on the sofa because it's been so hot, and I think it's just all starting to catch up with me. So I'm gonna go have a nap and then probably call it a day. I'm starting the vlog super late today. I don't think I'm going to film too much today just because it's been a weird one. It's Friday afternoon, it's about 3:30. I managed to get some decent sleep last night. I slept in my room. I didn't have to go on the sofa because it wasn't too hot. It was like bearable heat with a fan on. I pretty much started today by sorting out orders and getting them posted, and I've just kind of been doing odd little jobs. I do have a list of things that I could be doing. I haven't really done them. I don't know, I've just not really been in a massive like go work mode today, so haven't pushed it. It's the first day in a week that we've not had crazy hot weather. I had a load of boxes arrive and I decided to try a different supplier just because they were a little bit cheaper, about like £3 cheaper or something than the other boxes that I bought. But I think I'm going to go back to the other ones because the quality of them is just not, it's just not as good. They'll still do the job, like I'll use them obviously, but I don't know, they just feel a bit more flimsy in comparison. Like these just feel sturdier. I also had some ribbon arrive as well for my Patreon boxes for this month. But yeah, I can't really do much with them until the art prints and postcards arrive. But that's about as exciting as today has gotten. I've been sorting out a video that's going live tomorrow, one with all my pens that I was sent, so I've been sorting the thumbnail and stuff for that. I also sorted out a contract with a brand, it's with a brand called FlexiSpot, and they're basically sending me a desk, which is like a standing desk. It has buttons to make the height change and stuff. And I've seen them about before, and it has been something that I've like kind of bookmarked and made a note of for if I eventually get an office. But they contacted me and was like, do you want a desk? And I was like, yeah. Oh, the flies! Oh my god, this is like the worst, or one of the worst things about the heat is just the flies are everywhere. And obviously we live on a farm and have cows in the fields around us, which always draw in more flies, and there's just flies everywhere. That is my phone saying stop work. This is what I have to do with like my new routine and stuff. I have to set alarms for finishing work and like my lunch break and stuff, because if not I will overwork. And yeah, that's how I've managed to stay on track with my routine, is setting alarms for myself, because yeah, I can't do it if not. I might just go chill in my room because I haven't been able to do that for a week because it's been too hot. I'll actually show you my shelf that I'm making and some of my bits and pieces that I'm doing in my bedroom. This is my little shelf project that I've been doing for the past week or so, week or two. One's down here chilling as well. I did have this board here. You're being so cute, Bunny. I really wanted some shelf space in here, but I'm kind of reluctant to put stuff on the actual walls, and my dad didn't really want to like have more holes drilled into the walls, so I kind of got a bit more experimental and tried to figure out ways to add some more shelf space without drilling holes in the wall. I've been doing a lot of macrame or macrame. I figured I could try and do one for a shelf. Originally I was going to keep it to 2 shelves, but I've realised that I cut the string because I kind of had to guess how much string I'd need. I cut it super long so I have enough space to do another shelf, and I also had another shelf as well. This wood, I think my dad had it down the shed, so it's kind of like upcycled wood. I just told him what lengths I wanted so it would fit in here pretty perfect. Worked out where I wanted to drill the holes, and then I've stained it with some wood stains so they're a bit darker. So I basically just need to add more little blue sections down here, repeat this again to the next shelf, and then attach the last shelf, and then I have my shelves finished. I'll probably like tassel off the ends. It's got like little tassely bits at the bottom. That's how my little corner is looking. It's gradually getting there. I still need to paint these walls so they're whiter. I don't know if you can really tell, but this wall I have painted and this one's still like a creamy colour. I also need to get some storage to go up here to put some of my yarn and string in. The other project that I've got to do, or want to do even, after I've done these shelves is my little pom-pom garland. So I bought recently a load of different coloured yarns that kind of go with my room, and I've been making pom-poms. So eventually I'm hoping to have a little pom-pom garland going around the top of these shelves all the way around my room, and this eventually is where I want to put all of my like nerdy stuff. This is my little shelf of plants. I feel like today's just not the best day to show you because it's just all dark and horrible outside, and so they don't look quite so fun. This little string of hearts plant I managed to revive. It was almost dead when it got to me and I did get a refund for it, and she gave me some tips on how to try and revive it, and I've managed to. I'm hoping I can keep that up and it can get a bit more longer. And then those are my little hanging ones up there. Those two are fake. This one's fake, and also that one in the corner is fake as well. But those two are real. But yeah, I'm gonna try and finish this shelf. I'm gonna put some TV on in the background, have a little bit of chill time. It's about 3 hours later and I have finished my shelf finally. It was so tedious doing these tassels on the bottom because the string that I'd used for the rest of it doesn't like fray, it doesn't make little tassely bits, so I tried to make tassels with them and it just didn't work, so I had to make separate tassels with a different type of string and then attach them to the bottom, which was just a faff. But I'm finished and I'm really happy with it, so now I can actually use it and put stuff on it. I do need to trim some of the strings, but yeah, I'm happy, I'm chuffed, it's done. It is Monday. I decided not to vlog on Saturday or Sunday. I didn't end up doing any work, I just needed a couple of days off, so that's what I gave myself. I feel like my head was in a bit of a funk over the weekend and it's still kind of there now, but I'm trying to just push on, distract myself, get some work done. I've made sure not to completely overload myself with work today. I've just ticked off a couple of things on, or highlighted even, not ticked off, not done them yet, highlighted a few things on my to-do list to do. But yeah, my head's just not, it's not the one today. You know, when everything just feels a bit heavy. I'm not like depressed or like unable to get up and do stuff. Obviously I've put on makeup, I've got up, I'm in my office, I'm kind of on time today as well. I didn't sleep in or anything, but yeah, everything just feels a bit more heavy. Like there's just a lot of thoughts going around in my head and it's just a lot more difficult to stay motivated, stay productive. So yeah, I'm going to try and aim for a bit of a half day today so I can get some stuff done in the morning, probably a little bit after lunch, and then finish hopefully around 2 o'clock. I thought I'd vlog today anyway because why not? I'll let you know what I'm getting up to. Most of the day yesterday I spent making a pom-pom garland for my bedroom, which I will show you later. I'm really happy with it. It's turned out pretty spot on and accurate to how I imagined it. I'm really enjoying how my room is gradually coming together with all the ideas that I've got in my head. And the pom-pom garlands I really enjoyed making, so I think I'm going to make a few for my shop, which will be fun. I'm just waiting for the supplies and stuff to arrive to make more because I've plenty of yarn now. I just needed the rope stuff I attached them to. But yeah, the first thing I need to do today is record a video for Craft World, so I'm going to set up to do that. And now the dog's barking. My brain's like this, putting a sentence together and filming a video is so difficult, but I do have to film this video today because the deadline for it is Wednesday, so I need to get it sent over by tomorrow. This was the new deadline I was given because I didn't get like the all clear and the product sent to me in time for the other deadline. So yeah, this one was like a last minute, I had to slot it in sort of video. A little bit frustrating, but I'm getting on with it, I'm doing it. It just means that filming this sort of like talky bits, like the intro and outro, tends to take a little longer because I'm stumbling more, because my brain is more like, I'm pushing through with today. I'm trying not to like have a downer and be a downer about everything, but I'm very aware that my brain is just not tip top today. I wouldn't usually vlog this, but I know that I talk openly about my Dippy days and my bad headspace days. But I know that I'm not. I just tried filming this a few minutes ago, but I needed to compose myself a little more, I think, before I started. I talk about my mental health a lot, and I talk about it in like past tense, so like once things have happened I will talk about it. I don't tend to talk about it in the moment when it's happening, but I have just had a small, I don't even know, it wasn't a panic attack, it was more of an anxiety, just frustration thing. Now I have like black smudges everywhere. I'm in a much better headspace than I have been in a long time. Just my general day-to-day outlook on things is better. I don't tend to have like long periods of like depression, like weeks or whatever. But I do still have the intrusive thoughts, which is basically thoughts that come out of nowhere, no rhyme or reason particularly for them, and they're always pretty negative. Mine tend to centre around myself. I have a lot of self-doubt, a lot of you're the reason you're in this situation, the only one to blame is you sort of thoughts, which I'm very aware are stupid. I shouldn't give them any sort of time of day, but it's really hard to not listen to them when you're in that headspace where you're frustrated, you have a lot of anxiety, a lot of like just general feeling. Like this morning I woke up feeling quite overwhelmed, and this weekend I just felt quite like everything's up here, you know, so the smallest thing that could go wrong, which in this case I was filming a video and I got right to the end, and obviously at the beginning I did say that I was not necessarily in the right headspace and I kept stumbling over my words, so it made the whole process a lot more tricky because I was stumbling all the time and I just got more and more frustrated with myself. And then I got to the very end and I was filming the outro, and obviously this isn't one that's going up on my channel, it's going up on Craft World, so I try to film when there's not much background noise going on. So I have to work around Safi, which is the budgie that lives in the hallway, but she is very loud, and even with my door closed you can still hear her when she squawks, but she will squawk when I talk. So I'll start talking and I'll have a couple of seconds before she squawks. So I was trying to work around that. Then my dad came in for lunch, then there was noise downstairs, then my mum went downstairs and started emptying the dishwasher. I'm above the kitchen in this room, so everything just got noisy, and I had 2 more sentences to say on the outro and I could not for the life of me get them out of my mouth without either the budgie butting in, a noise happening downstairs, me stumbling. Yeah, so I had a bit of a breakdown. I'm laughing about it. I know it's not funny, this is how I deal with it. I realise a lot of the time post like it happening that the reason it happened just seems so silly. Like the reason I had a bit of a breakdown is because there was a bird squawking. But obviously in my head it's a lot more than that. Whilst this was obviously happening I was having those thoughts in my head, and it's just really difficult to concentrate when you're trying to focus on one thing and getting it done, and there's a ton of distractions and noises going on around you, but there's also a ton of distractions and noises going on in your head. That's what's making it super difficult, and that's why I tend to avoid filming on these days. But because this has a deadline, I have to do it. So yeah, there's a bit of an insight into my day-to-day mental health and dealing with days like this. I know that it might look like I'm dealing with things okay, but I'm struggling still. I'm just struggling on a more manageable level, should we say. I don't really know the best way to describe it, but I don't know, I'm not struggling as much as I was, but I'm still struggling, if that makes sense. So I have done the video. I managed to get about 20 different recordings of me saying the outro, so my brain's at the point where I'm like, one of them will have to do, and if it's got a budgie or something in the background, that'll just have to be, because I'm not putting my head through that again. Ideally I need to edit it and get it all sorted and ready to send off tomorrow, but yeah, I'm gonna have a break right now. I can do that tomorrow if I need to. It's not the most drastic thing. My deadline is technically Wednesday. They just need it a bit before because they need to like set up the like promotional stuff for it. The work that I do for brands outside of my own like personal platforms, I do it because I enjoy it, but I also do it because of the money. I'm obviously at a point where I'm trying to save up to move out, because a lot of the reasons that I am stressed a lot of the time and frustrated is I'm living with my family. It's not normal for a 26-year-old to be living with their entire family, especially when I'm so isolated. I know that when I can eventually move out by myself, triggers and stresses should be lifted. It's not going to fix me. I'm not going to suddenly become not anxious or not depressed, but it's going to help with my day-to-day and my job. So right now I am doing a lot of like outside work to just kind of build my savings pretty much. There's a lot of stress surrounding that as well, because when you're working with other people, some things are out of your control. So I'm kind of juggling pushing myself to do more work to save more money, but also not overdoing myself to the point where my mental health suffers. It's a juggling act for sure. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I didn't plan on having a super deep chat, but here we are. Now my voice has decided to disappear on me. I'm going to import that footage, I'm going to go get some food, and then I need to write some emails because I have some stressful emails to write, but I just want to get them done. I do have, oh my god, my voice is actually giving up on me. Oh, okay, I'm gonna go and I'll pick up this vlog later on in the day. It's just been a morning. It's about 3 hours later and I think I'm gonna finish the vlog here. I feel like it's not gonna be a super interesting one this time around, but it's more of a like real life one. Like, this is sometimes how my days go. Before I go, I thought I'd show you my little pom-poms that I've done around my room. They were very therapeutic to make, so I very much enjoyed making the pom-poms and putting the little garland together. I made one when I lived up north for the Christmassy decor that we had, and then yeah, I just wanted one that was more like fitted to this room. I feel like it just makes the room a bit more colourful. But yeah, I'm gonna go now and I will speak to you in my next vlog.